So now that we have this lengthy explanation out of the way, let's talk about everything that happens on a monthly reset. So first off, monthly reset and weekly reset are actually going to combine today. So that means you also want to do your weekly bosses, but I guess you could say that doesn't quite count. So let's go over into our shop, into our Zeronium shop, and talk about the Zeronium shop itself right here. First off, you should by all means buy this multi-dimensional alignment material, because this is what allows you to dedicate craft most likely either goblets, necklaces, or feathers. I'm just gonna call that 456 goblets, necklace, feather for your favorite character with the guaranteed main stat, which is already the step in the right direction. And then if you get lucky, you even get a good subset out of the way, and if not, at least you tried. Same is true here for the fashion pulls. And then also for the undetermined ego crystals, those are going to be monthly refresh, whereas the partners here unfortunately don't seem to do so. But hey, maybe we get pleasantly surprised and Rosaria does become refreshable. So that's the Zeronium shop. Now, memory archive, there's only one section, and that is the traveler section right here. So for the traveler section, we have the you have your 5 pulls, right? If you haven't yet, please buy your 5 pulls. Then you have your 50 crystals that you can use to potential limit break any character of that element. And then technically you have your weekly reset, affinity slices that reset as well. Though in order of priority, it definitely goes pulls first, then potential for whatever character you decide to level up, and then I guess advanced bestial experience, but that's more of a premium or more of an issue you shouldn't really be. I mean, it might be a problem you run into with December 3rd giving you a whole bunch of units, but not a whole bunch of Battle Pass XP. So that's the Traveler shop, bringing us to a shop that's a little bit more niche, and that is why you should be buying Prism lenses instead of saving to buy a Prism module masterpiece. Specifically, we're talking about the 20 Prism lenses you can buy at a cheaper price every single month. So let's have a look at these Prism lenses. Here you can get 20 for the price of 200, meaning that this Prism module masterpiece ticket is worth 60 of the Prism lenses. Now you might be like, oh, but that's reasonable. If I buy this, I can just pick whatever 5-star combatant I want and restore one card. Important, it only restores one card. But if you have or haven't seen it yet, the Eternal Moment banner itself is running on a 3% chance rather than a 1% chance, meaning you would rather take 60 pulls where you're very likely to get at minimum 1, but probably 2 or even 3 of the 5-star tickets out of these 60 Prism pulls, rather than saving for one Prism module masterpiece. And yes, obviously this you could save for a future character, where these pulls you would have to save until the character that you want to rainbow actually releases. Alright, next up we have a No-No's shop in Arc City. So there we only have a single item with a monthly reset limit. Then again, it's going to be weekly reset as well. So if you haven't yet, you can buy out the slices of cake, potentially buy out the research nodes. But multi-dimensional alignment material, and how realistic is it actually for us to get this? I would say we might just be able to start buying this either already in December, which I think is probably a little too early, but most likely from January onward. And the reason is that we'll have less ways for us to spend our research nodes in general. But yeah, this is definitely something still for the future. I don't think you should save for 1,000 yet. You should make do with what you have, do your best, and hopefully continue improving on your research facility. Like for us, we are currently already on our way towards the 90 out of 90. I'm not even quite sure what we're chasing at this point anymore. I guess it's just increased affinity, and then the next one would be just unlocking more vacation spots. So at least the need to use these or to buy these research nodes as well as going down. So we should be fine, and then obviously I still have some policies to get some more points. So I do believe this should have been everything you need to do before, or I guess even in reverse, after monthly reset. And if you haven't noticed yet, if you get yourself a level 10 affinity background for certain characters, they're going to have different lobby music. So you might not just want to pick by aesthetics, maybe by lobby music, but that's a bit of a tangent. Peace!